Buenos dias and welcome back to another video, my friends. Hope you're staying healthy and hope you're staying safe wherever you are in the world. Yes, it is dark out here. That's exactly what we're doing. We want to test the low light performance of the Canon EOS R6. One moment, please. All right, that's a little better. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I am at Craig Regional Park here in Brea, California, a local park close to me. And what we are going to do is just what I said. We are going to go out and walk around the park here and do a little low light video test performance on the Canon EOS R6. I'm currently shooting in 4K at 1/50th of a second, 24 frames per second. I believe with this light that I have with me, I'm at ISO, let me see, 400, and I'm at f2.8. We'll change the variations throughout the video. Let's get started. You probably can't tell, but we've moved and we're right by the lake right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start out again testing the low light performance of the Canon EOS R6 on 4K, 1/50th of a second shutter speed, and I'm gonna leave it at wide open at 2.8, and then we'll just bump up the ISO as it goes, and you'll see that on the screen. And we'll check for all the graininess that there probably will be, because it's completely dark outside. We are in blue hour right now, so the sun is actually coming up behind me over here in about 50 minutes. So we're not in pitch black darkness, but it's pretty dark. And I know I'm very much silhouetted here, but it's looking pretty good in the little LCD screen. I'm not sure what you're thinking right now, but I think it looks pretty good. Just realized that it looks like on the video settings that 25,600 is the highest that this camera will go. Now I could be wrong on this. I am shooting in HDR PQ with video assist. Outside of that, I can't figure out how to go a little higher. Okay, let me jump in here. I actually figured it out. I was wrong. Well, I was sort of right. In HDR-PQ, you cannot go above the max ISO that I mentioned earlier in the video. But I was able to go back to a standard regular 24 frames per second on the video mode, and we are good to go. I'm at 51,200, and let me bump it up to, I'm just going to go straight to 102,400. You can see it's pretty grainy here. The camera is catching my eye, but I see all the grain right now. And let's go all the way to the top, 2,400. Or sorry, 204,800. Pretty grainy. I'm in complete darkness, so not the best. I'm at 1/50th of a second, f2.8. So here I am in all my pixelated, grainy glory. All right, let's get back to the video, and some of the things I say about HDR-PQ are true, but nonetheless, I don't think I'd be shooting up at this range anyways. All right, that being said, right now I can only figure out that the camera goes up to 25,600, at least in HDR-PQ. I did turn off HDR-PQ and shot in its regular camera setting, standard setting, but it still maxed me out at 25,600 for video. Now, I'm still shooting at 25,600 in HDR-PQ right now, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. I have the light coming up, the natural light coming up from the sky. The sun is not up yet. So now I want to show you what the iPhone is seeing through its lens, and you can see it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark still. It's low light is still in effect. So I'm at 25,600. Let me drop this here. That's 20,000. Looking pretty good. It's like daylight out here. That's 16,000. This is 12,800. This is 10,000. This is 8,000. This is 6,400. This is ISO 5,000. This is ISO 4,000. This is ISO 3,200. I also would like to mention here at ISO 3,200, getting my phone out and shooting the actual, wow, these guys, hey, can you give me a minute? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. These guys right here. Making a little noise. Whoa, 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 there they go. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, as I was saying, at ISO 3200, you can see that the camera is locked on my eye, and it's somewhat, the light is coming up, but it's still dark out here. So let's keep going. ISO 2500. ISO 2000. ISO 1600, ISO 1250, ISO 1000, ISO 800, ISO 640, ISO 500. Getting a little dark here. Getting a little dark. ISO 400. Can you see me? Jump down to ISO 200, and yeah, pretty much in the dark here. So all right, we'll stop right there. But what is interesting at ISO 200, as you can see there, the little eye box, the eye tracking is following me. Turn my head and then bring it back. There it is. Turn my head, look up, look down, and straight at the camera. It's got me. It's locked on. So fairly interesting. That's my quick and simple test on testing a little bit of the Canon EOS R6 in low light. Again, it wasn't an exhaustive test, but at least you get an idea and some samples on how this camera handles low light. I didn't mention that I'm shooting on the Canon EF 16 to 35 f2.8. I do have an EF to RF adapter that my friend Wes Creasel lent me. He's over here shooting a video himself over here. So all that being said, that's gonna do it for today's video. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. We are marching to 3,000. In fact, I have a challenge for all of you. If you have made it this far, I would really appreciate your subscription. I'd love to see if I can get to 3,000 by January 1. That would be a pleasure, and I would really love it. So if you can join me on the Buenos Dias Imagery channel, I would really appreciate it. Like this video if you liked any part of it. Subscribe again if you are not subscribed. Comment down below, and please ring that bell. Once you subscribe, ring that bell to notify you of new videos when they are posted. All right, you guys, I'm a little cold out here. You can probably tell. All right, see you guys. Peace.